Hello, this is David Kim. I am going to send those who specialize in new condominium pre-sales in Canada on a fast track to hell. I will explain this through condominium projects that attracted the most attention last year and are currently ongoing. I will describe one in Greater Vancouver and the other one in Greater Toronto. Let's see how these people commit illegal activities in their sales. Firstly, in Greater Vancouver, it's the city with the highest Korean population and has a Koreatown. The city's name has 9 alphabet letters. This condominium project, being built right in front of the beach in this city, is famous for its incredibly low selling price. Especially the price per square foot is less than $1,000, which is very cheap. How is such a price possible in Greater Vancouver? The reason is, this area is a floodplain. Historically, there have been floods due to heavy rain, and with global climate warming, larger floods are expected in the future due to rising sea levels. The construction company of this condominium has received permission to proceed with the foundation level higher than what the government requires. The construction company has a preparation. However, the important thing here is that the people selling this condominium project must abide by certain laws. Information that significantly influences a client's investment decision is called material information. Such critical information must be explained to the client before purchase, even if the client does not ask. If this information is not disclosed, it's considered an incomplete sale and is illegal. When I discussed this with other real estate agents, their reaction was, "David, you really don't know how to do business. Even when we only tell good things, it's uncertain if customers will buy, but who will buy if you tell them the bad stuff?" They mocked me. From a business marketing perspective, I am indeed foolish, and they are smart. However, what's clear is that good marketing and the laws that must be adhered to are not in the same direction. In fact, the more unfavorable the information, the more it should be disclosed to clients, as per the government real estate law. In fact, the more unfavorable the information, the more it should be disclosed to clients, as per the government real estate law. If the law is followed and clients are told that this area is a floodplain, would they still buy these units? Have the clients lost their minds? Ultimately, they don't mention the most critical information to clients if it doesn't help their marketing. Even if the law strongly mandates that such information must be disclosed to clients, they easily ignore it. The next important fact is that this area was a very typical industrial district. This is not to say that people cannot live in an industrial area. Whether or not this fact is disclosed to clients is not a matter of conscience, but of law. There's always a reason why something is cheap. Quality is too good and the price is cheap. That would be great, but have you ever seen such a product even once? Now let's move to Greater Toronto. This is a 9 alphabet letter city advertised as being about an hour's drive from City of Toronto. For those living in Toronto, you know that the claim of a 1-hour drive is a lie, and it only takes that time when there's no traffic at dawn. Usually, traffic is heavy. Here too, a large condominium project is coming, with incredibly low selling prices. The average price per square foot is $1,050, a very cheap condominium project. It's unbelievable that the price for a new condominium project to be completed in 2028 is this low. So why is this condominium so cheap? The reason is, this area has the most nuclear power plants. This city doesn't just have 1 or 2 nuclear power plants. Personally, I thought people living in Canada would obviously know that this area has many nuclear power plants. But many people in British Columbia don't even know that Canada has nuclear power plants. Many immigrants who have lived in Greater Toronto for a long time also don't know this fact. It's often only known by people living in this city. This city thrives on nuclear power plants. It's not that places with nuclear power plants are particularly dangerous or uninhabitable. People live in this city and we live on the electricity produced here. The important thing is whether this fact was disclosed to clients in advance. If clients were told that there are so many nuclear power plants in the area where they are considering buying a condominium, would they still buy these units? Have the clients lost their minds? Are the clients crazy? Of course, for those who have lived and worked in this area, it may be a good purchase. But is it really a good investment opportunity for pure investors who have never lived or even visited the area? Saying that the area is a floodplain or has nuclear power plants doesn't mean you can't do business. Just because you say such things doesn't mean no one will buy. There are still clients who buy. And disclosing such important information is the most basic legal requirement. Clients who were not informed of these facts can cancel their purchase agreements and even sue the realtor and construction company. Today I've only talked about the eligibility for boarding the train to hell. In the future, I will discuss the actual boarding list of this train one by one. That's all for today. The end. Bye.